what was your mindset coming into this game?
What you mean? What was it like?
Obviously, not finishing the game was something we haven't seen from you before. Is unique. I know you've addressed it in one forum, but what was your initial reaction, and how did you spend the next couple of days before you came into this game?
Well, I think you know my reaction. You read it. I said I was upset about it. More upset that we didn't win the game. That's the most important part. And after that, like I said, I've been here, been doing my job since day one, and doing everything that's been asked of me since I got here. And I'll continue to do that for the betterment of the team and doing what's best, for us, and finding ways to implement how I can make an impact on this team.
Russ, how did the communication go with Frank since the Indiana game?
I think the communication is fine. Like I said, Frank made a decision that he felt was best. My job as a player and as a professional is to do my job, continue to find ways to be able to help, impact winning, and that's all I was thinking about and turning the page to do, and that's what I try to do tonight.
Russ, was there anything in tonight's game that you locked in on, and especially in the second half when you guys turned around and you're down 8 at the start of it? What was the focus there?
Just getting in the paint and finding ways to be able to make an impact by doing that. Constantly putting pressure on defense, which is something I'm good at, which I think I can make an impact with this team and find ways to give guys easy shots.
And then how about defensively, just with it seemed like you switched to a more switching scheme, and wondered what the key for you was.
Yeah, I think based on their matchups, we decided to switch a little bit 1 through 5, and it was good for us, and it worked for us. Did a good job of helping each other out, throughout the game.
Russ, starting with the loss in Denver on Saturday, it's been a kind of a roller coaster week in a lot of different ways for this team. What's it been like kind of experiencing these quick highs and lows with this group? Has it given you any more confidence in your ability to kind of to weather this adversity?
I never once didn't have confidence in our group. I've been preaching the same thing since day one. And I'll continue to preach is that it's a process, man. It's a process. I know every week we may win a game, we may lose a game, and that happens, man. And we're still trying to figure it out. We're still trying to find ways, the best way to play with our group and getting guys healthy. Hopefully we get AD back soon and find a ways to better now implement coming back and making sure that we can find a rhythm as a group.
I know you've said to us it's a process a bunch of different times. Maybe you did, but I can't imagine you expected this type of week would be a part of that process at this stage of the season.
I don't know what to expect. I'm thankful to wake up every morning. That's all I can. If I wake up, I'm blessed to be able to do that, and then I take the day and take what happens at that day. As that comes.
Yeah, quick follow-up. Yeah. Russ, this trip and where it falls on the schedule, 36 games left or something like that. This opportunity, how do you view it for this group? Like, how big is it?
I think it's important. Start off right with a win tonight. Get to Miami and figure out, the way to come out there with a win as well. But it's a big trip for us, a good bonding and togetherness trip for our group, and finding ways to be able to come together and come up with some wins and create some rhythm, some confidence in our group that we, can be the team that we all know we should be.
Time for one more, and then let's go to Russ. When you go through some of these ups and downs, especially personally, is that a process that you kind of look to yourself for motivation? Are you leaning on family? Or are there guys in this locker room in particular that really have been a resource to you to kind of find that confidence and the rhythm of the game?
I lean on God. I lean on my faith. That's my most important process. That's how I start and figure out how to go from there, because I'm always able to figure out the best way to better handle any situation, because that's how I've been able to operate and be here to this point and being able to play the game. And second, my family is where I lean on my close friends if there's anything and that I need, from them. And then after that, my teammates and people around that, care about my well-being and kind of mentally, and then